Hi, boys and girls. Mrs. Copenhaver back, here to bring you lesson 6 for second grade. Hey, hope you guys are doing well today and that you enjoyed our last lesson on is it healthy or is it unhealthy? And I hope that you had fun dressing up as an inspector and going through your house to see if you could find healthy things versus unhealthy things. Have you been reading those nutrition labels to decide if your snacks and your food are healthy or not? Have you been paying attention to the warning labels on those bottles to know if something is dangerous and it's something that you shouldn't be tasting, touching, smelling, or eating? Okay? So hopefully you've been able to use those skills since the last lesson that we had. Now, today, we're going to kind of be continuing on our journey of learning about healthy habits. Is something healthy or unhealthy? Making good decisions. And how do we do that? All right. Because today we're going to be talking about who are the people that can help us make those healthy decisions and do what's right for us. Now, we've been talking about that a little bit as we've been going along in our lessons, okay? So we have named some of those people. We're going to talk today about what some of the ways are that they can help us and what is the best way to approach them to ask them for that help. I'm going to start off, though, with something I want to share with you, some videos here that I'm going to ask you some questions about, because it's going to lead into how those trusted adults can help us. Okay? So I'm going to show you some videos, and there's some advertisements for some breakfast cereals. So, well, some breakfast cereals and some other foods, okay? So I want you to watch this. Now, we're going to do this the best that I can, okay? So I'm going to have to show them to you off of my tablet. So let me get these ready. Go. Let me get this up here and ready for you. Here we go. I want you to watch these ads.
New Weetabix chocolate spoon size. Fuel for fun. Finally it's morning, stretching, I'm yawning. PB&C is what I'm thinking of, and it only can be found in my Reese's Puffs. Nothing can compare to the creamy crunch. Peanut butter chocolate, great when separate, but when they combine, they make the morning time epic. Morning time epic. Morning time epic. R-double-E.
Nothing beats the perfect combination of tasty peanut butter and chocolatey flavor. And Reese's Puffs cereal, an epic part of a complete breakfast.
P to the U-double-F-S, yes.
Lucky Charms. Oh, yeah. Yum. They're magically delicious.
Those are me Lucky Charms.
Follow me. Hearts, stars, and horseshoes, clovers, and blue moons, hourglasses, rainbows, and tasty red balloons.
Hey! Lucky Charms cereal, part of a good breakfast.
All right, we're going to stop at that one. So now there were 3 ads there for 3 different kinds of breakfast cereal. We are going to stop there because I want to ask you guys, in those ads, what were some of the things that they were showing you? Do you remember? Did they tell you how the breakfast cereals that they were advertising were healthy for you? Did they share the good things about them? Or did they share with you pictures of ways that these breakfast cereals are fun for you? It was the second one, wasn't it? Okay. Now, when you watch an ad like that, does it help you to make a healthy decision? No. It tells you all of the things that could be fun about having that food, but it doesn't necessarily tell you if that food's healthy for you, does it? Guess what? That is what the companies selling those foods want to do. They want to make it look so fun and so fabulous that you think, I've got to have this because I want to see my steps light up when I walk down them in the morning to have my Reese's Puffs. Do you think your steps in your house would actually light up? No, they wouldn't. That was all in the ad, wasn't it? Or do you think the teddy bears in your room would start dancing if you ate that other cereal? No, that's not going to happen. But they try to make it look so fun so that you'll decide to eat their cereal. So, sometimes when things like that are happening, it's really important for us to be able to get help from someone who knows how to tell the difference. Is something healthy for us or not? Especially when it seems so exciting to get that thing. All right. So, do you remember who some of the people were that we said before could be trusted adults for us to talk to if we're having trouble making a decision or knowing if something is safe? Well, okay, let's think about it. We talked about parents, so moms, dads, stepmoms and stepdads. Okay. We talked about grandparents, aunts and uncles. We talked about in school, we have our teachers and principals, our cafeteria workers, our bus drivers, the librarian, the gym teacher, the art teacher. Okay. There are lots of different people that we could go to and ask, right? Is this safe for me? Is this healthy? Or isn't it? Okay. Now, so we've talked about the types of people that we might go to and ask for some help. But now, let's look at how. How should we go and talk to them? Well, behind me on today's paper, you're going to see it says, whom should I ask? Well, we just named a bunch of different people that could be the ones that we go to. But now it says 3 steps to use when asking a trusted adult for help. Okay? Step 1. Step 1 says decide whom to ask. All right, decide who to ask. Now, here would be, let me give you a situation here. Let's say you have a question about when your next soccer game is. You play soccer and you have a question about when your next soccer game is. Mom is the one that takes you to all your soccer games and all your practices because Dad has a job where he has to work from 3 in the afternoon until 11 at night. And so he's not able to take you to those games or to those practices. He wishes he could, and Mom takes videos for him, but he can't be there. So if you need to know when your next game is, should you ask Dad or should you ask Mom? Well, you're going to ask Mom, right? Since she's the one that's taking you to those games and she's the one that's taking you to your practices. She has the schedule and she's going to know when that next game is. So that's who you want to ask. Now, find the time when that person can give you their attention. Well, what that means is you need to look for the right time to go ask. So if Mom is on the phone and she's talking with someone on the phone in the middle of a conversation, is that going to be the time to go up and ask her when your next game is? Probably not, huh? because you're not necessarily going to have her attention because she's also trying to finish the conversation she's having with the person on the other end of the phone. So a better time would be to wait until she's off the phone and say, "Excuse me, Mom, can I ask you a question?" Right? Now, step 3 says, tell the person why you want to talk. So here you would want to say, "Mom, I need to ask you when my next soccer game is because my friend at school asked if we could have a play date. And I want to make sure it's okay with you and that it's not when I have my game." Okay? So you're letting her know why you want to talk and what you need help with. Okay? Now that was just a simple example. But it could be lots of different things that we need help with. If I need to know what my homework assignment is for the night, and I was down at the office taking papers down for the teacher when she gave the assignment, who do I need to ask? Well, I need to ask my teacher, right? Now, should I ask her while she's in the middle of teaching reading? No. I want to wait until she's done teaching, right? And then I can approach her and say, "Excuse me, can I talk to you for a minute? When I took your papers down to the office, I missed the assignment for tonight in math. Could you please tell me what that is?" Okay. Or where it's written down in the room. So decide who you need to ask to get the help you need. Find the time that's going to be right for that person so when you know you can have their attention, and then let them know why you want to talk. So 3 simple things that you can do, because you want to make sure that you have that person's attention so that you know they understand what you're asking and that they can give you the information you need. Sometimes it is going to be related to things like asking someone, "Is this snack healthy for me? Or should I have this one over here? Is it better?" Or, "I found this bottle, but I'm not really sure. I can't really read the label. Can you tell me what this is? I want to make sure I don't use it if it's not safe." All right. So you need to look for the person that would be the right one to ask who can help you. You want to find a time that's good for that person so that they can pay attention just to you. And then explain to them what you need to talk about so that you can get an answer. All right. Sometimes it's really important to follow these steps so you can really get the answer that's going to be best for you and that's going to keep you happy, healthy, and safe. Those 3 things that we always talk about, right? Happy, healthy, safe. Those are very important. Okay? Now, I want you to be thinking about this lesson as we go through the next several days before your next lesson comes out. And pay attention. If there are things that you come across, again, just like with decision making, that you're not sure of what to do, is this safe for me or isn't it safe? Then I want you to follow up with one of those trusted adults. But I want you to think about these 3 steps. Who's the adult that I need to go to talk to about this that might be able to best help me? When I go to them, is this a good time well, what are they doing right now? Is this a good time to try and talk to them? If it's not, wait for that good time and then tell them what you need to talk about and what you need their help with. Okay? Those 3 things. So between now and when we see each other again in the next video, practice those 3 steps and look for that help. The other thing that you're going to do is think about when you're watching TV and an ad comes up, when they make that advertisement and it's for food or for fast food or anything like that, is that ad letting you know that that food is healthy? Or is that ad just trying to sell it to you because they're saying it's fun? All right. Should our food be fun or should our food be healthy? Well, it would be nice if it could be both, right? To have food that's fun and healthy at the same time. Okay. So, would be nice if it's both, but it's most important for it to be healthy. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time again today, boys and girls. I really enjoy our moments together like this, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day, and I will look forward to getting our next videotape lesson together. Okay? Bye-bye now.